Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of PokeArchives. In this episode we're looking at Raticate, the evolution of Rattata. So let's get going. Raticate is number 20 in the National and Kanto Pokedexes, and number 18 in the Johto Pokedex. It is a mouse Pokemon, and is simply a normal type. The three abilities available to Raticate are Runaway, Guts, and Hustle. Runaway allows a 100% chance to run away from the battle. Guts increases the attack by 50% when you are burned, paralysed, poisoned, or put to sleep, even though that's not much help usually. And Hustle increases your attack stat by 50%, but reduces the accuracy of physical moves by 20%, so you know, it is a hustle. Raticate, like Rattata, is available in many games, including all the Generation 1 games, all the Generation 2 games, Fairy and Leaf Green from Generation 3, all the Generation 4 games, and both of the Generation 5 games, so yeah, a very common Pokemon really. Looking at Raticate's base stats here, you can see they're very similar to Rattata's in the distribution, as it has a high speed and a high attack, but a low special attack and a health points, so yeah, it's a bit stronger than Rattata, but not really something I would advise you to use on your team for, you know, an Elite Four challenge for example. Carrying on the pattern from Rattata as well, defeating Raticate will give you 2 speed EVs due to its high speed stat, and also in the breeding wise, it's in the field group and takes a minimum of 5,355 steps to hatch an egg, although this may be different as we're not actually hatching an egg into a Raticate, we're hatching it into a Rattata. Now, since Raticate is a normal type, it is weak to fighting types and immune to ghost types, but not resistant against any other types. You can now see on screen the moves that Raticate can learn through levelling up, and this starts with Scary Face at level 20, and then going Crunch, Assurance, Super Fang, Double Edge, and Endeavour. So some good moves, but not really anything to brag about. And now you can see the moves that Raticate can learn through TM and HM, much the same as Rattata's, apart from now it can learn stuff like Giga Impact, Round, Retaliate, Cut, and Strength. And by breeding here, obviously the same as Rattata, it can even learn stuff like Flame Wheel, which is really quite strange. And finally via tutoring, it's pretty much the same as Rattata again, apart from it can learn now Cover in Last Resort, I believe. Now, competitive battling wise, Raticate isn't really something to brag about and use a lot, but I'm going to go onto it anyway. I'm just going to give you a quick usage set, I don't know. I'm not going to say much about it, I'm just going to go for it. So this is the Guts setup. Item is a Toxic Orb or a Flame Orb, ability being Guts, and nature preferably Jolly. Moveset being Facade, Sucker Punch, Reversal, and Protect or U-Turn. EVs you want to put 4 in health points, 252 in attack, and 252 in speed. That's all I'm going to say really. If you want to learn more about this, you can always visit Smogon. So we can see here that a Rattata will evolve into Raticate starting at level 20. So it's a fairly quickly evolving Pokemon, you don't have to wait for long for it to evolve into Raticate. So if you just want something on your team to back you up, that's always good. And finally looking at some trivia for Raticate here, there's not much but I'm just going to say it anyway. In Pokemon Red and Blue, Raticate was classified as the rat Pokemon. However, from Generation 3 onward, it's classified as a mouse Pokemon, so they obviously decided to change it. In Generation 1 games, Raticate's catch rate was 90, and it was changed to 127 from Generation 2 onward. So, that's it for this episode guys, I hope you enjoyed it. A very short one again, because Raticate isn't really, you know, a Pokemon with a lot of emphasis on it. But anyway, in the next episode, we will be looking at Spearow and then on to Fearow. So, thank you very much for watching guys. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and of course, subscribe. Bye guys!